This is an introduction to the payment sheet for money matters for CWA of New South Wales. So once you've finished your receipts, you can go to your payment sheet. You'll notice that your branch name and the year and the year period are all automatically there from the previous thing. The first thing you need to do when you get to your payment sheet is to go to the balance brought forward from the box down here at the bottom, towards the bottom of the first month, and put in your balance brought forward from your previous month. You can then go and start entering your payments for the month. Again, like with the receipts, you can start putting your first couple of check numbers in. Should have done this one before, and then highlight and drag down to make those numbers grow. This one was 7495, and it was a room expense, which is 7495. Notice that when I put the amount in here, this date check presented cell became orange. That's to make it easy for you to see which checks you have are not presented yet. So we can then go through and add the rest of our payments for the month. That one's petty cash, so it goes over here in the petty cash column. Fix that up, that was the 10th. 30, I know these were all on the same date. We got AGL, gas account, 287.81. And that's another room expense. Again, like on the receipts one, once you've put the amount in there, if your amounts in your columns across here don't add up, then you'll get a red cell over there. But once I put my 1170 in the room expense as well, I lose my red cell. So once again, we're getting red cells when when there's a problem that we need to fix. Okay, so then we have to pay Sadie, the cleaning lady, a monthly $90 a month. Again, that's a room expense. Obviously the 13th was our meeting date. And we paid Jane Air reimbursement for catering. And it was $100. So that was a fundraising expense, and I'm just going to put that under other. And then our last one was that we paid CWA New South Wales. For memberships. And it was $483.60. Okay, so once you've got all your payments in for the month, and you may have put those in on the individual days when you wrote the checks, or you may have waited and put them all in at the end of the month. Then you'll pick up your bank statement, and for us this was bank statement 432 for Upper Back Creek. So I put my bank statement number in there. I then put the total of my bank statement, in that box there, and then I can go through and check off when each of my checks were presented. So petty cash was presented on the 10th of the 10th. Notice that I had to put the year in there, but that's because I'm doing this when it's not the current year. So then we can put in the next one was AGL was presented on the 13th of the 10th. The hardware store presented theirs on the 15th of the 10th. On the 17th of the 10th, I've got two presented. There was the one to R&D and the one to Sadie. And then my next presented check was on the 31st of the 10th, and that was my memberships for head office. So you can see there that according to my bank statement, our check to Jane Eyre hasn't been cashed yet, hasn't been banked yet, so you can highlight that row, copy the cells, and then go down here and paste them in. And you'll notice that when that amount goes in there, this will automatically put in the unpresented checks. Okay, then we will also put in okay, so we've noticed that we're still not balanced. When we go back to our receipts page, and we'll just go and check. Oh look, we haven't banked that $33.30. So this one we actually do need to put in here. A deposit's not on the statement. We need to put in that $33.30 that hasn't actually been put in the bank yet. Still not right. And this is the trick at the beginning of the financial year is to check the previous month as well. And so the thing we are actually missing here was the check that was presented, that was written on the 13th of the 9th, 15, and it was to Jamie Oliver, who came to do our booking judge, and that was through his travel, and it was 264,223, and it was for $40. I have white cells, so that means I've got everything accounted for. So my cash book balance, the amount that we've got available, is now $5,748.19. We've got those deposits that were not on the statement, and we've got the unpresented checks, accounting there for the difference between the cash book balance and the bank statement balance. So that's basically it for the monthly ending of monthly payments. So don't forget to see our next video.